Sometimes the hardest truth to accept is this: the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the decision to rise. It's not about luck, it's not about perfect timing, and it's definitely not about talent alone. It's about you, right now, deciding that you are worthy of more and committing to act on it. This isn't a waiting game. You're not sitting around hoping the world delivers the perfect moment. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus taught that while we can't control what happens to us, we can always control how we respond. And today, we're talking about one of the most powerful responses you can have: deciding, right now, to show up like the best version of yourself. Because we all hear that voice of doubt, that inner whisper telling you you're not ready, not good enough. But here's the truth: you don't need to feel ready to be ready. You don't become the best by waiting for ideal conditions. You get there by choosing to show up, with the mindset that you already have what it takes. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily to focus only on what he could control: his thoughts, his actions, his virtues, not the chaos outside, but the character within. Even if the path ahead is uncertain, you still hold power, the power to choose how you show up today. In this video, we're diving into a mindset shift that can change how you approach everything: your goals, your obstacles, and your everyday choices. This isn't about pretending, it's about becoming. By aligning your actions with the person you're capable of being. So if you find value in what we share here, consider subscribing. It's free, and it fuels the mission. Let's get started. The moment you choose to live up to your potential is the moment your life begins to transform. It's not about waiting for the right opportunity. It's about making an internal decision to show up every day as the highest version of yourself. This echoes Stoic wisdom. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The decision to be the best starts with your mindset. And no, it's not about being perfect or superior to others. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard. Not for applause, but for purpose. Not for ego, but for growth. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and Stoic philosopher, didn't act with virtue for recognition. He did it because it was the right thing to do. Every day he saw a new opportunity, not to outshine others, but to outgrow himself. That's the real competition. You versus your potential. When you choose to be your best, you're not denying that life is tough. The Stoics never did. They knew that adversity builds character. Every challenge is a test. And when you step up to meet those tests with courage, discipline, and intention, that's where transformation begins. It's not about the perfect moment. It's about choosing to move forward, right now. From that choice, everything else flows. Your standards rise, your focus sharpens, your actions begin to reflect the future you're building. That's the power of choosing to act like the best version of you. Now let's be clear. When I say act as if you are the best, I don't mean walk around with arrogance. This isn't about ego. It's not about being better than others. It's about being better for yourself. It's about self-respect. About showing up like someone who takes their life seriously. Not for approval, but because you value who you're becoming. Think of an elite athlete or a master in their craft. Their confidence isn't loud, it's grounded, built on discipline, repetition, and inner belief. That's the mindset we're after. Marcus Aurelius didn't lead with pride. He led with principle. He saw himself as a lifelong student, always seeking to improve. So no, this mindset isn't about faking perfection. It's about showing up with the quiet belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. When you carry that belief, people feel it. But more importantly, you start to believe it too. The Stoics reminded us, real confidence isn't external. It comes from living in alignment with your values, your standards, and your purpose. Arrogance tries to lift you above others. But true confidence lifts you to your own highest standard, with humility, with focus, and with intention. Some of you might be thinking, but I'm not the best. I'm nowhere close. That's okay. You don't need to be the best to act like the best. This mindset doesn't require a resume full of wins. It requires a decision to believe in your potential, to carry yourself with the same discipline, clarity, and commitment that excellence demands. That belief? It's powerful, because when you start acting with it, you start becoming it. This isn't fake confidence. It's not delusion. It's a proven psychological shift, one the Stoics understood well. Our beliefs shape our actions. And when we believe we're capable, when we act like we're worthy, we begin to rise. Think about a job interview. Walk in nervous, doubting yourself, and it shows. But walk in prepared, confident, and grounded in your value. That changes everything. Even if the outcome doesn't go your way, you've strengthened something far more important: your identity, your belief, your standard. That's how transformation begins, not by chance, but by choice. You've practiced confidence, you've built resilience, and those traits will continue to serve you as you move forward. So when that voice in your head says, "I'm not the best," the Stoics would remind you, that's not the point. The point is to act as if you are, not out of arrogance, but out of commitment to the person you're becoming. Because when your actions align with your highest self, you elevate. You shift from hesitation to intention, and you step into the path of personal excellence. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. It's about refining yourself daily, deliberately, just as the Stoics taught. Stoic philosophy is rooted in the idea of continuous growth, and that's exactly what this mindset demands. Acting as if you're the best doesn't mean you've arrived. It means you've committed to never stop climbing. It's not a declaration of superiority. It's a declaration of discipline. Seneca once said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." That wisdom holds true for every stage of life. No matter how far you've come, there's always more to learn, more to refine, more ways to grow. The best in any field. Whether athletes, entrepreneurs, or philosophers, never stop improving. They remain students, always learning, always sharpening their edge. So when you act as if you're the best, you're not faking anything. You're committing to mastery, to showing up like someone who takes their craft and their character seriously. This mindset is built on humility, not ego. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, repeatedly reminded himself to stay grounded, to continue improving, and to never let his position cloud his purpose. He didn't view power as an endpoint, but as a responsibility, to act with virtue, to serve, and to grow. That's the path you walk when you adopt this mindset. You strive to be better than you were yesterday, not in competition with others, but in alignment with your potential. To act as if you're the best means raising your own standards. It means taking full responsibility for your development in every area of life. In relationships, it means asking, how would the best version of me show up right now? How would the best friend, the most loving partner, the most present parent act? And then aligning your behavior with those answers. Not to pretend, but to become, to build, to embody. In your health, it means asking, if I believed I was in the best shape of my life, how would I treat my body? What would I eat? How would I move? What habits would I build and protect? This is the Stoic way. Self-discipline, intentional choices, and the pursuit of long-term well-being. Now, when you first hear the phrase, act as if you're the best, it might feel like you're pretending. And maybe, at first, you are. But here's the truth. What you practice consistently becomes your reality. The Stoics understood this well. Seneca wrote, "We become what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And that's the secret. Confidence is built. Discipline is trained. Resilience is earned. The more you act with intention, the more those actions become part of who you are. At first, it might feel unnatural. You might think, who am I to carry myself with that kind of confidence? But remember, human nature is adaptable. We're not fixed. We're always becoming. The Stoics believed that we are shaped not by circumstance, but by our repeated thoughts and actions. So when you choose to act with purpose, even before you feel fully ready, you begin the transformation. Act confident long enough, and you become confident. Make disciplined choices often enough, and you become disciplined. This is the path. Deliberate, humble, focused. Not on appearances, but on becoming. You become more disciplined, not by pretending, but by practicing. It's not about faking it forever. It's about training the qualities you want to embody until they become part of you. Think of it like building a muscle. At first, lifting the weight feels difficult, unfamiliar, maybe even uncomfortable. But as you keep showing up, your strength grows. Confidence works the same way. So does discipline. So does resilience. Every time you act as if you're the best, you reinforce the mindset. And eventually, it's no longer an act. It's a habit. It becomes who you are. The Stoics understood this process deeply. Epictetus taught that we always have control over how we respond to the world. And by practicing virtuous actions daily, we shape our inner world and become the person we aspire to be. Say you want to be more confident socially. At first, it might feel unnatural. You may feel like you're putting on a performance. But the more you stand tall, speak with clarity, and engage with others intentionally, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, that awkwardness fades. What once felt like effort turns into ease. And what once felt like acting becomes authentic confidence. The same is true in every domain. Make healthy choices consistently, and you become someone who lives a healthy lifestyle. Practice managing your finances wisely, and you become someone who's financially secure. This is the essence of Stoic virtue. You don't wait for change to arrive. You create it through consistent, aligned action. The key is consistency, not grand gestures, not overnight transformations, just quiet, deliberate repetition, every single day. Because over time, what began as practice becomes identity, and you evolve into the best version of yourself. As the Stoics taught, your actions shape your character, and your character shapes your life. So keep practicing, because every small choice is a brick in the foundation of your reality. Now let's be clear. Acting as if you're the best doesn't mean ignoring your flaws or pretending they don't exist. In fact, it means the opposite. It means having the courage to face your weaknesses head-on and use them as fuel for growth. The Stoics were masters of this mindset. They believed that honest self-awareness was essential for self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And part of that inner power comes from understanding your shortcomings, not to judge yourself, but to improve yourself. The best in any field aren't those who think they're flawless. They're the ones who understand their flaws better than anyone else. But they don't let their weaknesses define them. They let them refine them. The Stoics embraced discomfort, obstacles, and adversity. Epictetus reminded us, difficulty shows what men are. They knew that mastery isn't born in ease, but in struggle, in discipline, in resilience. Weakness is not failure. It's feedback. It's an opportunity to strengthen something that was previously neglected. Ignore it, and it festers. Confront it, and it transforms you. That's the Stoic path. To face what's hard with humility, intention, and grit. Acting as if you're the best means choosing to face your imperfections while still holding yourself to a higher standard. It's not about pretending to be perfect. It's about striving for progress. You can be confident in your strengths while being honest about where you still need to grow. Seneca often wrote that failure is a great teacher, that setbacks reveal where we must stretch, where we must develop, and where we're being called to rise. So don't run from what needs improvement. Use it. Study it. Let it guide your next evolution. Because true strength isn't found in hiding your weaknesses. It's found in confronting them and choosing to grow anyway. That's what it really means to act as if you're the best. Not to project perfection, but to demonstrate the strength to evolve. Every single day. Learn from your flaws. Grow into the person you aspire to become. This mindset, this practice, will carry you forward. Just as it did for the Stoics, who didn't deny their imperfections, but faced them, learned from them, and continued on their path toward excellence. When you act as if you're the best, it's not just about improving your own life. It's about raising the standard for everyone around you. The Stoics believed in sympathia, the deep understanding that we are all connected, that your actions influence the whole. So when you strive for excellence, you don't just rise alone. You lift others with you. Your discipline, your presence, your quiet confidence, they elevate the room. Think about how it feels to be around someone who walks with purpose, who speaks with clarity, who acts with integrity. They don't need to say a word. Their actions speak volumes. And that's your power, to lead by example. When you embody excellence, you become a lighthouse for others lost in self-doubt. You show them that it's possible to rise above, to meet life with strength, with clarity, with focus. The Stoics weren't interested in competition. They were interested in virtue, in helping others reach wisdom and strength. So when you raise your standards, you don't isolate yourself. You invite others to grow with you. This is the ripple effect of character. This is how you live a meaningful life, just as the Stoics intended. Now let's talk about failure, because it's something we all face. The Stoics understood this deeply. They didn't fear failure. They expected it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the path. When you act as if you're the best, you're not pretending you'll never fall. You're committing to rise. Every time you do. You don't always control the outcome, but you do control your response. Failure is feedback. It's not a signal to quit. It's an opportunity to improve. Epictetus reminded his students to accept failure without shame, and to use it to build character. The best in any field, business, athletics, philosophy, aren't the ones who never stumble. They're the ones who learn how to get up stronger than before. True strength isn't measured by how high you climb, but by how resiliently you rise after you fall. So when failure visits, don't run from it. Face it. Learn from it. Let it sharpen you. Because the Stoic way is not about avoiding discomfort. It's about becoming strong enough to move through it. Acting as if you're the best isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily practice. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Every morning is a new chance to show up with purpose, to act in alignment with your highest potential. And the beauty of this practice? You don't have to wait. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Each day, ask yourself one simple question. How would the best version of me approach this day? Let that guide your actions. Let that sharpen your focus. Because the person you want to become, they're not waiting for the right moment. They're being built one deliberate choice at a time. This isn't about arrogance. It's not about pretending. It's about alignment, discipline, character. When you act as if you're the best, you raise your standards, you inspire your circle, and you shape your life through intentional action. That's stoicism in practice. That's personal excellence, lived. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Mindset Mastery. If this message resonated, explore the next video on your screen to continue this journey of discipline, resilience, and purposeful living. Stay strong, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one.